Hello, I'm Professor Stephanie Short from the Faculty of Health Sciences at the University of Sydney. Welcome to this video. I'm pleased to introduce you to a new concept in the literature, the concept of the allied health continuum. Colleagues and I coined this term in a scholarly research article in research conducted in the Faculty of Health Sciences at the University of Sydney. The scientific article on which this presentation is based is published in the Harvard University journal, Health and Human Rights. The journal is open access and I encourage you to read the article. Our Sydney case study reveals that 3 allied health professions, radiography, exercise physiology and physiotherapy, incorporated a rights-based approach to a lesser degree than the other 3 allied health professions we teach in this faculty, that is speech pathology, occupational therapy and rehabilitation counselling. This is what we mean by the allied health continuum. So what is the background to this research? Persons with disabilities are vulnerable to rights violations when accessing healthcare, and this of course includes accessing allied healthcare such as physiotherapy or speech pathology. However, the commitment of allied health professional education to disability rights has never been researched. This is a significant gap in the literature. This study is the first to investigate the extent to which disability rights principles have been integrated into allied health competencies and education. As a combination of allied health professionals and social scientists with a disability advocate, we employed a mixed method approach. We analysed professional competency documents from Australia and internationally, including codes of conduct and codes of ethics. We also analysed unit of study summaries from the Faculty of Health Sciences, education documents, and thirdly, we conducted semi-structured interviews with Faculty of Health Science coordinators of units that actually focused on disability rights. So we wanted to talk to the experts in this field within the faculty. So with these 3 methods, with this methodological triangulation, what did we discover? First, in terms of the Australian allied health professional competencies, we found that some professions, most notably occupational therapy and rehabilitation counselling, exhibit a greater interest in, a greater commitment to human rights and the rights-based approach to persons with disabilities than the other allied health professionals. Most of the competency documents assert that health professionals should respect and promote their clients' autonomy, that is, the client's right to choose to make decisions based on their own individual judgments. The exception to this is the professions of radiography and exercise physiology, which don't recognise this right in their documents. So let's turn to the units of study taught by the Faculty of Health Sciences at Sydney. In 2014, of the 349 units taught by the faculty, only 24 or 7% of the unit summaries included the keyword disability. So that's only 7% of the units referred specifically to disability. And a total of 14 units in this year, 2014, actually focused on disability rights. Furthermore, these units of study were offered by 3 professions only: rehabilitation counselling, occupational therapy and speech pathology, at the stronger end of the allied health continuum. So we wanted to talk to the experts in this field and we conducted semi-structured interviews with units of study coordinators. We found, quote, attitudes around rights, choice, control, participation and inclusion for all people should be at the heart of all teaching, not just persons with disabilities. Another colleague said, quote, the medical model, while it has its purpose, does not always ascribe to a rights-based approach, end quote. A third colleague said, the faculty should develop specific units of study on human rights that all students from all disciplines should complete. And finally, there is no one-size-fits-all approach when educating health professional students about the rights of persons with disabilities, according to this expert colleague. So with these findings on the allied health continuum, why does this matter? What is the significance of this? The United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, 2006, promotes and protects, quote, equal enjoyment of all human rights and fundamental freedoms by all persons with disabilities, end quote. This means allied health professional governing bodies, universities such as the University of Sydney, have a legal obligation under this convention to ensure that all professional practice and education respects the rights of persons with disabilities. So this Faculty of Health Sciences study suggests that allied health professional education at Sydney may not be equipping students adequately to promote and protect the rights of our clients with disabilities. So to conclude, it is our hope that this baseline study will contribute to our ability and willingness to engage in curriculum renewal in the future with the aim of reducing human rights violations experienced by persons with disabilities when accessing allied health care in the future. Thank you for listening.